Wow, President Biden, he's everything America needs right now.
And now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. He's going to beat President Putin. President Zelensky. I'm so focused on beating Putin, we got to worry about it. Anyway, Mr. President.
I'm better.
You are a hell of a lot better.
Let's just face it, he is living rent-free in Joe Biden's head, and it is disgusting at this point. Now, there was reporters asking about Kamala Harris, and this is where things got pretty interesting.
Your Vice President Kamala Harris would be ready to serve on day one. Can you elaborate on that? What is it about her attributes and her accomplishments over the last 4 years that make her ready to serve on day one if necessary?
First of all, the way she's handled the issue of freedom of women's bodies to have control over their bodies. Secondly, her ability to handle almost any issue on the board. This was a hell of a prosecutor. She was a first-rate person, and in the Senate, she was really good. I wouldn't have picked her unless I thought she was qualified to be president. From the very beginning, I made no bones about that. She is qualified to be president. That's why I picked her.
You can kind of see that they're setting the stage right now. It's almost like the reporters and everyone is kind of, hey, we got to push this agenda. We got to really kind of make it happen. Get everyone thinking that in reality it's going to be Harris versus Trump, which it very much well can be. We will have to see. But the fact that he is praising Harris so well is pretty incredible, because a lot of people forget that she's the individual that is in charge of the border.
Do you have about Vice President Harris's ability to beat Donald Trump if she were at the top of the ticket?
Look, I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president. So let's start there. Number one.
Biden misspeaks again. Just a common reoccurring theme. Calls Vice President Kamala Harris Vice President Trump, which is pretty wild. And of course, the media comes back to it, and listen to what Biden says. I cannot believe that he said this and then walked off the stage. It's like, bro.
Earlier you misspoke in your opening answer. You referred to Vice President Harris as Vice President Trump. Right now, Donald Trump is using that to mock your age and your memory. How do you combat that criticism from tonight?
Listen to him.